after my first trip to Nepal, I returned to the States, and I already knew I was coming back to help. And so I had to arrange that trip. I wasn't sure who I was going to meet up with, where I was going to stay. I totally put it into the hands of my peeps, and so everything was according to higher guidance, like where I was going to stay, who I was going to meet, how it was going to unfold. And I was told that I would have to stay here at Hotel Shankar, which happens to be a palace from the past from royalty. I was told that although I was upset with the Nepali government, that I would be working with the Nepali government. And I was told I would meet a Persian prince and that I would be helping children. I also was strongly guided, but I was trying to resist, to go to Nagarkot. I kept going, specifically Country Villa Hotel. And I would literally feel the pull to go back to it. And I'd be like, no, I didn't know that it was outside of Kathmandu, but I could feel that it was. And I kept thinking, I'm not going outside of the city. Oh my gosh, that's completely out of my comfort zone. But I kept hearing, go there, stay at Country Villa. And so I did book it. And I was trying to figure out who I would meet here. And so there were a couple of people that I was communicating with through Facebook, but nothing really felt solid, and I was being told to leave it open and I had to connect to this Persian Prince. And so I arrived here at the hotel, and I'm always looking for this dark-haired, dark-eyed guy, and sure enough there was one, and I saw him and I was like, I wonder if it's him. We kind of passed each other a few times, and finally one day we're like, you want to have breakfast? You're like, all right, let's have it. So we met up for breakfast one morning and we started talking. He was from France and he was here helping out as well. After breakfast we came out here to the swimming pool, and I'd mentioned that I read astrology charts, and so I said, can I read yours? And he was like, yeah. And sure enough, it turns out that his south node is in Capricorn, which means in a past life he was royalty. And I was like, I have my Persian Prince. And then he said, well, what do you plan on doing? And I was like, well, I plan on helping children, and I'm staying out in Nagarkot. And he said, well, that's crazy, because I've been going out to this village and I want to take stuff to the children, and it's right outside the village of Nagarkot. And I was like, all right, so we're totally aligning here. And so that's what we did. We went to the store and we bought the children a whole bunch of stuff. You know, paper, pens, sports equipment, musical equipment, anything you can think of, we bought it and we took it out to them. And from there, I met this, and it turns out that the group he was volunteering with is a Nepali youth volunteer group. So from that, I met a bunch of other people, specifically Manu, who's become my partner now, and we've kind of been working together and creating plans and ideas of how we can help the children. So there we had met, and then it took a couple more years before I came back. And then we reconvened and we went back out to the village. This year is our 3rd year, and we did that again, and so now here we are. Until we can determine what's going to be our next steps.